You want to talk about an insult, the ultimate insult. Honestly, this might be the funniest, most pathetic and embarrassing thing I've ever seen or heard anything to do with video games. And I go back a ways. I come from the Sega Genesis, Nintendo, Atari era. I've been in the game for a while, and this right here might be the funniest shit I've seen or heard to do with video gaming in all my years in video game. It's sad. It's depressing. What is going on, my people? We in here for another one. We're going to go with some sexy, classic, unhacked World at War gameplay for this one. My bad for all my Battlefield people expecting to see some Battlefield gameplay in this video. And honestly, man, I didn't feel like playing it. I don't feel like looking at it. Can you really blame me? Can you blame me for not wanting to play that game? And after this video, you know, if you can blame me, then maybe you'll understand why I didn't want to. Anyways, it's just, I finally found an unhacked World at War lobby, and I just tried to milk it as long as I could. Honestly, this is the worst out of the few games that I was able to knock out, but I've never uploaded Hanger on the channel before, and so I wanted to get it up, man. Plus, this was a solid game too, and it's World at War, man. No cheaters, no hackers, no bitches in this lobby. We're just going to go with it, man. World at War, enjoy it. All you Battlefield people, this was a Call of Duty. If you actually gave it a chance, you might have enjoyed, man. Great first-person shooter. Excellent gameplay. Just a solid all-around game. It had a couple of problems, but what game doesn't? Especially these AAA games in 2021, 2022. They have way more problems than we did back here in World at War. But anyways, let's get into this shit. I seen a tweet last night from the homie himself, Tom Henderson, and I started roaring when I seen it. If I had the time, I would have made the video last night. You guys know I made a video yesterday. I didn't have enough time to make a video last night on this, and then as you guys know, I work, so I had to wait until I got off today to make this video. And when I seen this tweet, dude, I cringed a little bit, and I was absolutely cracking up at the same time too. Check this shit out. Even the cheaters, man, look at this. This cheating service here, Panfiero, I believe is how you pronounce it. Panfiero, I don't know. I'll put it up on the screen so you guys can check it for yourself. And they put out a post to, I guess, all of their subscribers at everyone. We will discontinue Battlefield 2042 from our store. All subscriptions will run out as normal, but there won't be any renewals or slots available. You can still use the cheat as normal for the time being. Subscriber with a lifetime sub count can change their subscription to any COD title. The reason for this decision is the ongoing performance issue of the game, which affects the cheat, and that most people don't use their subscription service anymore since the game is dying. That might be the most pathetic thing I've ever heard in my life, at least to do with video games anyways. Are you serious? Your game is so ass, it runs that bad, that even these cheating services don't want to have anything to do with it, cuh. You got Ricochet over there in Call of Duty. The cheaters don't even give a fuck about Ricochet, man. That shit don't even work. They're still over there cheating. Like, you gotta be the ultimate beta to go to one of these places in the first place, right? You know what I mean? Like, you're admitting to yourself, when you go to buy a cheating service, when you go to buy some cheats, some hacks, whatever the fuck, I don't pay attention to this shit, people. You know what I mean? I only pay attention to it when I see cheaters in my lobbies and I'm reporting them, or I'm trying to get them gone or whatever. Or I see like a ban wave or something from fucking Raven, or people are just talking about it, whatever. That's like the only time I deal with cheaters, man. I don't pay attention to any of this shit. I don't know who the fuck this place is, but apparently they got cheats for Battlefield and COD. You know, when you go to these places, though, and you admit to yourself, okay, I'm going to buy some cheats, I'm going to buy some hacks, man, because I can't get it done. I can't compete. You're literally surrendering. You're admitting that you're the ultimate beta. You can't get it done on your own. You're a fucking fairy cheating nerd. That's what you admit when you open up your mom's credit card to go and buy these motherfucking cheats. That's what you do. Let's just get that out of the way real quick, fairy ass bitches, nerds. This is what these dudes do, man. You can't get it done, so why not go and just ruin the game on everybody else, right? You're not man enough to compete, so you gotta cheat because you're a little bitch. But the fact that these cheating I can't believe how fucking popular they are, man. There's so many betas out here, dude. There's so many. How many like, yo, oh my fucking goodness, man. But these cheating companies, man, these popular ass cheating, they're selling all these motherfucking cheats. Imagine suspending your cheats for a game because it runs like ass. EA, this is what happens when you release a game way before it was ever fucking ready, you stupid bitches. What the fuck is up with AAA gaming in 2021, 2022, 2020 and shit? What is up? Like we go, you're better off going with an indie game, man. The games that we got 10 years ago were, even with all the problems that they had at launch, were 100 times better than what we get now. We get unfinished, you know, incomplete games that are just lacking all kinds of fucking content. And then they're just nothing but a buggy toilet bowl of a fucking mess of a game. Like, they just got nothing but problems and shit. Yo, this shit is fucking stupid, dude. And it needs to be corrected. But I mean, it kind of gets the cheaters off battle. So what would you rather? Would you rather play a Battlefield 2042 that's working with cheaters, or would you rather play a broken, infuriating mess of a Battlefield 2042 with no cheaters over there because they suspended that shit because they don't support it, because the game runs like shit and it's dying. Nobody's using their cheats for that game because the game is fucking dead, man. Yo, this is like the most embarrassing, pathetic thing I've ever seen in my life of gaming. This shit is hilarious. But notice how they keep it going for COD though, right? They got Ricochet over there. That don't fucking phase them, man. They don't care. Ricochet what? Ricochet, like, huh? What's Ricochet? They don't give a fuck. They're laughing at Activision, man. They're just cracking the fuck up. Like, yeah, you ain't no thing. They'll brush your shoulders off. Activision, you ain't nothing. Activision ain't doing shit except for their fucking lawsuits for like $1 billion against engine owning or whatever the fuck, man. Like, it's actually gonna do anything. But I gotta tell you, I've been disappointed with a lot of video games in the past. You know, I'm a Call of Duty player too. As much as I love Battlefield, I've been in the Call of Duty game longer. And we've definitely been disappointed over there with Call of Duty. We get disappointed on the regular with Call of Duty. I loved The Last of Us Part 1. One of my favorite story-driven games of all time. Absolutely hated The Last of Us 2. I didn't hate the gameplay. You know, I didn't hate the graphics of it. Like, all that shit was great. I hated the story, where they decided to go with the characters and shit. I couldn't stand that motherfucking game when I loved The Last of Us 1 so much. Battlefield 2042, though, is as disappointing as Vanguard is, and as Cold War was, and as much as I hated Modern Warfare, you know, with Modern Warfare, like, I didn't really have that many expectations, right? I had all these expectations with Battlefield 2042 because I love Battlefield 1 so much. I loved Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 so much. Battlefield 2042 is probably, no, actually most likely the biggest disappointment I've ever had, I've ever felt for a video game ever. Just with how much I love those previous games, I've never been so disappointed with a game. Tried to be lenient with it. It's just, dude, it's a couple of years away from release. This is what fucking happens, EA. Like, oh my, AAA games, I think, is dying in general. It's not just Battlefield 2042, people. I feel like it's AAA games, period, unless you're into, you know, single-player, story-driven games, and you might be all right. But the whole AAA games, man, with this multiplayer side of it, it's like we're getting nothing but shit. Halo Infinite is pretty good, but that has its problems, too. You know, and they got to get on that shit over there at 343. They got to get on that game. You know, they're slacking a little bit too. But Halo Infinite is the one kind of saving grace right now. The rest of them is just shit. Man, did I pick the wrong time to start doing YouTube? I feel if I should have did it like 10 years ago when I was first like thinking about doing it. And I procrastinated and I was like, no, man, you know, maybe I'll do it next year, or maybe I'll do it with the next Call of Duty or whatever, man. I should have stopped procrastinating and I should have just did it. I picked the wrong motherfucking time to start doing YouTube with this shit, man. AAA games, they're dying. Call of Duty, Battlefield, in some of the worst states they've ever been in. And there's no denying that. Nobody can argue with me on that. These games is ass right now. Imagine having to shut down your cheats for these inferior beta nerd bitches because the game is so ass, the cheats won't even work correctly. And the game is dying so much, people are not even using the program on your service anymore. Yo, that shit is hilarious. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Sergeant Roebuck, take it away from me.